Hi Star, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to this reading. So today we're going to be looking at your week ahead. And I don't think it's going to be a very long reading, but go ahead and grab your tea anyway. This is group number 1, 2, and 3. Try to pick the group that you are most drawn to. If you want, you can get a pendulum like this one and you can just wave it on top and see if the pendulum says yes or no for that group. Or you can pause this video and meditate on it as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi group 1, how are you doing? So this is your week ahead. This is actually a white crystal and I don't know what this crystal is. So if anybody does know what this is, then I'd appreciate it if you put it down below. Okay, so you've got the World. And you've got the 8 of Wands. So just right off the bat, the beginning of your week is looking pretty good. You've got the World, which is basically like you've kind of completed something recently. It could be a project, or it could be I don't know, like a life phase is come to an end, but like not in a bad way, like in a good way. It's kind of like the cycle has ended and now you're starting something new. So, you know, it's like it's turning to this, which is the new thing. I feel like you have more opportunities coming in this week. Like it could be a new project, or it could be, I don't know, just something new to look forward to. I definitely sense travel, and I know right now it's a little bit difficult. I don't know if you're able to travel in the country that you're in right now, but for some of you, this is definitely a message coming in, especially with the 8 of Wands as well. So there's definitely an element of travel. So if you were planning on going somewhere, or it could even be a work thing as well. If you have any travel plans, it looks like that is happening for you. It could also be that you have something like some awaited news. If you do have anything like that, this will probably be the time that is coming in now. It could come in the form of messages, texts, emails, but just in general, I feel like you're getting more communication. So you're getting more emails, more, you know, phone calls and people texting you and that sort of thing, like just people reaching out to you. Like you can see people coming in kind of to your life type thing. Definitely travel as well. And the middle of your the middle of your week is also looking pretty great. I mean, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is literally complete fulfillment and success. Like it's just complete amazingness. It's also successfully having completed something as well, which again goes back to the World. So it's like you finish something and you're starting something new. The beginning of your week, I keep saying leak, damn it. The beginning of your week seems really productive. Like you seem to be really just everywhere, and it's like woo. I would say up until maybe like Wednesday, borderline Thursday. That's where like we're looking at right now. It seems to be going really well. And whatever this is finished, you could also still be celebrating and, you know, still on the high of this finished project, or still on the high of this new coming thing as well. And then we're getting to the end of your week, so looking at more like Sunday-ish now. And we have the 4 of Cups. And this is a bit of boredom now, which is really interesting considering, you know, everything that was going on up here. So yeah, you have a little bit of, I don't know why I keep that so high, but yeah, you have a little bit of boredom now coming in. You're feeling a little bit like everything's kind of plateauing now, you know, after such a high, it comes kind of lower. Not in a bad way. I don't think you're feeling negative at all or anything. I just feel like it's, you know, plateaued, and yeah, it's kind of, there's just a little bit of boredom now, like, what can I do next? Like, what are we doing? Even though you have this new thing coming in, this is really normal. Maybe you're just at home, or I don't know. I mean, maybe you're just not seeing anybody. Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, I think everything, now that this is all going on, everything is starting to calm down. So even if it's not exactly boredom, it's kind of like things are starting to slow down. But I don't think it's bad at all. In fact, it's probably needed considering everything that's going on in the beginning. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is just absolute generosity and even financial security as well, which again, you have complete success in the middle of the week. So even at the end of the week, you know, you're feeling pretty good. You're probably feeling really good about your achievements and advancements and all that kind of thing. And this is really a time of giving, really. So this is looking more towards the end of the week. So I'm thinking more like Saturday, Sunday, that sort of thing, maybe even Friday-ish, like around there. So yeah, so yeah, there's definitely an element of helping somebody. I get the feeling that some of you guys are going to get phone calls from like friends, like asking for help, maybe for advice. You guys, I get the feeling that a lot of you are quite, I don't know, I just feel like wisdom. Like you have a lot to give people. Like you kind of know how people are feeling without them even having to say it, and you're very intuitive as well. So I feel like you might have to help a friend out in terms of that, but just in general, I see you giving, maybe you're donating to charity or something, but you're just giving a lot. You're being quite generous, and that's a really beautiful thing. Good one. So we have it's time to take action, which again is super weird because we have this boredom, but it could be because of the boredom. So because you were doing really well and then it kind of went a bit like plateaued. Maybe it's like, yeah, but it's time to take action still, like keep going type thing. Or just in general, like because the beginning of your week is kind of so productive, like you're really feeling the taking action like energy. And again, expect a powerful change. Not surprising considering the world, you know, things have come to completion in a really good way. There's a really positive completion of something, and you have new energy coming in, like messages, news, that sort of thing. If any of you guys are waiting for a decision, that's probably likely to happen by Wednesday. Yeah, and that's, you know, a powerful change is coming to you in terms of that. Yeah, that's really all that is not all I have for you. I do have some charms as well, so let's just pick those charms. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention, I want to think of good stuff coming to you this week, just to end on a positive note. Oops. Yeah, we have that messages news thing again. Definitely, definitely. There's an apple, okay. I always think of that as like healthy eating. Like I see you eating more healthy and taking care of your body. We have love. Again, I really think that's like self-love more, like taking care of yourself and even taking care of others as well, which again makes sense with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, look, messages, news, definitely. You guys are definitely getting some sort of like message or news coming to you in some way. Definitely like more messages in general, like emails, phone calls, messages, texts, that sort of thing, just in general. And yeah, again, I see this as like the world type thing, like these hoops as well. And nothing's really coming to mind with this one, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. But yeah, group one, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and yeah, I hope it, you know, told you about your week. Take care of yourself, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye! Hi group 2, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. So let's get into what you have coming for you this week. This is Soda Light. So this is all about intuition. It's all about using your sixth sense as well, but it's also relating to the throat chakra. So it's also relating to self-expression, that sort of thing, using your voice. So I'm going to leave that over there. So the Page of Swords is a little bit tough. So you're kind of going to have I wouldn't say tough, actually. It's more of, like, be mindful of things you tell people, be mindful of like official documents you're putting out, like any applications, any contracts. Just be mindful of that sort of thing. I mean, it's really legit just like small petty things. So it's really like maybe small arguments or petty arguments, really, just like irritation, just in general. For some of you, it could be like maybe like an ex coming in. Oof, yeah, maybe an ex coming in. I do get that as a message for some of you guys, and that's going to cause all of this drama. Well, I wouldn't even call it drama, really, just this like spike, I guess. Perhaps even gossip or something resurfacing from the past. It kind of just causes something from the past, maybe a bit of gossip, or maybe you're remembering like the past. It could also be positive. I mean, these could be unrelated for some of you guys as well. It could be that A, you need to be careful of what you put out into the world, but B, you kind of have like a visitor from the past coming in. You have like maybe a childhood friend or an old friend, and you're like, woo, like you're kind of like getting in touch with them. So the middle of your week, you have the Knight of Wands. This is about action now. It's about speed, you know, perhaps even a little bit impulsive, but there's just like a sudden something happening during the middle of your week. So I'm thinking about around Wednesday, Thursday, that kind of thing. Maybe it can be like a sudden liking towards something, like a sudden attraction towards something or someone. I will do a love card as well, pick. So I'll come back to that one. There's definitely like kind of things picking up, I see. So towards the end of your week, I do see, oh, this is cool. So interestingly, I do see kind of an offer coming in. There is some sort of an offer coming in for you. It could be good, it could also be bad. So I'm going to leave that decision up to you. But I would just say don't be impulsive. So in the middle of the week, you do have that kind of like things happening kind of quickly, like a sudden attraction. Again, this could be related. So this could be like you have a sudden interest to something or a sudden spark with something, and then you get some sort of offer to do with it, or you get some sort of like invitation or something to do with it. And although it could be quite positive actually, it could also be quite negative, but I'm leaving the decision up to you. So you need to decide, like you need to weigh out your pros and cons and see, you know, is it worth it? And for a lot of you, I have to be honest, I don't think it is worth it, just because you have the 10 of Wands here, which is like, I mean, as you can see, like you're struggling, so it's just a lot. Like it's just a lot to kind of balance and handle. I feel like it's going to be a lot on your plate, especially towards the end of the week with the 10 of Wands. You kind of have, you're overwhelmed, you have a lot going on. I mean, you have the Page of Swords, as we spoke about, you know, there's the possible like gossip or irritation, maybe small arguments with someone, or you know, just be careful of what you say to people, you know, that sort of thing. So there is that drama as well. And then with the Knight of Wands, you know, just things kind of happening quickly, or like a sudden attraction or a spark, although that's actually not a bad thing all the time. It can be, but I don't think it always is a bad thing. But it's just be careful with the way you do things. Like don't do things a bit too quickly, use your intuition, you know. Think about the way you handle things, think about the way you do things. Do you think them through, do you not think them through? And yeah, the Knight of Cups, it can be really positive for some of you, but for some of you as well, think about it before you do, because I feel like you have already a lot going on. Do you want to really add more to that? So if the benefits outweigh the risks, go for it, it's great. Or if there are no risks, go for it, you know. But towards the end of the week, there is the element of just feeling kind of stressed, feeling like I have a lot going on, and maybe you need to, you know, not spin so many plates at the same time. Maybe you need to think about priorities, and you need to kind of narrow down what's most important to you and what you need to really focus on. Step out of your comfort zone, okay, and it's a time to give rather than take. This is interesting. The step out of your comfort zone kind of reminds me of the Knight of Wands, you know, having that like impulsiveness, but like that spark type thing. So maybe that's what leads you, to some of you guys, to step out of your comfort zone, like kind of put yourself out there, and maybe that's why you get an offer for something. And although it can be quite overwhelming, it might not be bad, it's just overwhelming. It's just that it's a bit of stress. So yeah, I mean, step out of your comfort zone, you know. Speak to people if you need to, like do things, like don't worry about how you would look, or don't worry about what kind of position it will put you in. Just step out of your bubble. And it's a time to give rather than take. This is so interesting because this came for group number 1 as well. Yeah, so maybe you have a lot going on. So there's like, even with these, it's like more and more, like there's just a lot going on just in general, especially by the end of the week, you're gonna feel it. And yeah, time to give rather than take. Maybe you need to help somebody, maybe you need to speak to somebody. Again, step out of your comfort zone, you know. These could, definitely probably are related actually, that you need to step out of that bubble and, you know, maybe reach out to people a bit more, you know, help people a bit more. Don't always kind of stay reserved or like stay, you know, close to yourself. And I also want to end it on some blessings with some charms over here. So these are things, you know, blessings coming your way this week. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to talk about what sticks out most to me. So, Oh, okay, we have the love again. We're gonna come back to that. Stay strong, the anchor, you know, stay with it, stay there, stay strong. I'm gonna pop that there. Maybe you are actually gonna get strength this week that you needed. The apple came for group number 1 as well. Again, interesting. Always think of apple as like taking care of yourself, which again is about strength as well. So maybe you're realizing, yeah, like I need to set good boundaries, I need to take care of myself this week, I need to be careful. Queen energy as well. So I'm going to put that there because I really feel like by the end of the week you're going to realize like I need to prioritize, I need to take care of myself, I need to be strong, I mean you're already strong, okay, but realizing that you're strong. Yeah, so having that like queen energy, that like I got this, but at the same time narrow things down, realize what means a lot to you, and you have good luck this week. So yeah, I love that. I want to know about group 2's love life this week. Okay, so that was quite quick. Release your ex. Oh my god. Okay, what did we talk about? An ex coming back, number 2. Come on. Listen, they're an ex for a reason, okay? They are an ex for a reason. I will repeat that one more time so you understand. They are an ex for a reason. Let them go, okay? They didn't do you any favors the first time. They're not going to do you favors this time. And you deserve love, okay? So this ex could have been a toxic person, and maybe you've lost confidence. Maybe you just don't feel like you deserve love, and that's sad. Like, why don't you feel like you deserve love? You absolutely do. Look at the queen you are, like the queen energy coming in. You realize this week that you deserve love. Release that ex because they don't deserve you. You deserve better than that. You deserve love, not your ex. Release and let go of that. Listen to your intuition. What are they telling you? Let it go, okay? And I mean, you are going to realize you need to let it go. I mean, queen energy right there. Anchor, apple, you're taking care of yourself. Although it starts off like this, by the end, yeah, I'm not worried about you. You shouldn't be either. Looking like a great week and learning a lot. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi group 3, how are you doing? So this is your week ahead. I hope you enjoy it. So this is a pink gate, I believe. Is that how to pronounce it? I don't know. So you guys actually have quite a bit. These 3 fell out together. So, ooh, okay, we'll come back to that. But yeah, these 3 fell out together, and we'll talk about these first. So you have the Emperor first and foremost, and I love that you have the Emperor. You know, keeping structure and order, you know, in the beginning of your week, things are going to start off really well for you. I see a lot of structure and order, and I don't think this is new either. I'm getting for a lot of you like the energy as like you have been this way, like you have been working hard. Like I see like a consistent effort towards something. There's definitely, yeah, like structure, order. He's the Emperor. Like decisions that you make are firm, and you know like what angle you want to take and that sort of thing. And I love that. And you have been working hard, but I feel like in the beginning you're actually thinking like despite this Emperor energy, you're thinking, hold on a minute, like I've worked so hard, but like is it worth it? Like is it worth me going through these great lengths? Like is it worth me doing what I'm doing? And absolutely, group number 3, you've been working hard and it's for a reason. Your hard work is definitely going to pay off. Stop looking at this last little bit and thinking, is it worth putting that over there? Because it absolutely is. Even with the moon, I feel you're feeling like there's like internal conflicts again, like is it worth it? Like have my efforts gone to waste, or have they actually been useful to something? And they have been. So stop having this fear or this anxiety, or stop feeling like there's more to this, like I have to do more and there's more. And like no, I think chill a little bit in the beginning of the week. Try to chill, but okay, like there's definitely, even midweek, there's definitely, this carries on to the middle of the week. So yeah, this carries on. There's this chaos, like this internal chaos, I would say. Maybe even in your life, like just in general, there is chaos, and it's all about, maybe some of you guys, I do feel, are actually going through some sort of heartbreak, like, and it doesn't have to be like love or anything. It could just be like something in your life has ended, or you've lost something or someone, or anything that can cause you stress and heartbreak. But I do feel because of the way these are paired together with the Five of Wands, there is some sort of like a challenge. Like, again, this, you've worked hard. I feel like a lot of you can be students, so a lot of you can be working hard at uni or school, or like yeah, just feeling like, am I worth it? Can I do it? You know, am I going to pass that exam? And you know, there's like, maybe this week you have an actual test, you have an actual like exam you need to sit or something, and or like some piece of like deadline you need to give in, some piece of deadline. Wow, that is great English. Maybe you have a deadline to meet this week is what I meant. Yeah, so it's definitely some sort of a stressful time in the middle of the week, and I'm sorry, and I hope you will work things out soon. Try not to be too stressed, because I have to tell you, by the end of the week we have some amazing things coming up. So try and leave this all behind. I know you have this like struggle or battle that you're facing. Yeah, it could be an actual like test or challenge, or it could be that you feel tested, like you feel like yeah, you feel like your like patience or your abilities are being tested. Like, you know, you're not at your limit. Group number 3, like, you are not at your limit, you're still going on, and I'm so proud of you for being the emperor that you are. I'm so proud of you for having worked hard, you know, thus far. And this internal conflict or fear and anxiety, try and let it go. And I know that's really hard to say, but try and let it go. Like, this situation is causing you stress, and I can literally feel it. Yeah, this situation is causing you a lot of stress, but don't worry. Like, try not to let it get to you, because the end of your week is looking really bright. I mean, this is going to end by the end of the week. I'm thinking more like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, around there. But with the King of Wands, I mean, it's definitely like you know, I really feel like a lot of you are going for your ambitions. Like, a lot of you are really going for after what you want, and because of that you're feeling like, am I worth it? Can I do it? Am I capable? Yes, you are. Okay, with the King of Wands as well, like, you're following your ambition, you're thinking outside the box, and that isn't easy. That takes a lot of energy, and you feel like you're at your wit's end, but you're not. Or you might not be feeling at your wit's end, you might just be like, oh, this is really hard, but you're not at your wit's end. If you have work that you need to publicize, like for example, like anything on Instagram, let's say, like, I don't know, like work, or you know, you need to hand in work, like you're like, by the end of the week, like you're handing in that work, like, you know, you're giving in your exam paper, whatever it is, or like just in general, you feel like your work is good enough now to put in, like put through, so that, you know, you're regaining your balance now. Like, you were out of balance in the beginning, you were like, you know, you had more structure, like, you know, maybe it could have been that you're actually lacking structure in the beginning of the week, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, but now you have that balance coming back in with the Temperance, you have that, you know, that flow coming back in, and I really feel like, you know, your weekend's looking nice and chilled. Sorry, with the King of Wands as well, there's definitely some sort of like success to do with like business projects, or like publicizing your work, and like maybe even getting recognition for it, that sort of thing. Like, the King of Wands is definitely abundance, and don't quote me on this, but I really feel like this is a lizard, right? And I feel like lizards are, a symbol of abundance. Yeah, and even if they're not, I mean, even if I am wrong about this, the fact that it came to my head, which yeah, it means that definitely there's abundance coming your way. So the energy is gaining momentum, definitely. I mean, energy is certainly gaining momentum, but the answers you need are coming. Okay, love that. So again, by the end of the week, you are feeling like either you have the answer to whatever this situation is that you are waiting on, or that definitely, like, you know, it's kind of like upped and upped and upped and upped in energy, and now it's kind of like you have like the satisfaction, like the feeling that you need. The answers you need are coming, and this is the answer you need. This is the answer you need, as we discussed, and it's coming for you at the end of the week. So yeah, not to worry. I really want to give you guys some blessings as well this week through some charms. I just want to give you guys some encouragement and something to look forward to this week. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Oops, this fell. I'm gonna get one more. Okay, there's definitely an element of seeing something, and I'm saying that because there's 2. So there's definitely like seeing something, like seeing the truth, which would make sense. The answers you need are coming, so something might be coming to light by the end of the week for you guys, which is a very positive thing. I mean, knowing the truth about something is definitely enlightening, and it's definitely like, yeah, it's like, amazing. I see this as baby steps as well. I mean, I know you have all of this going on, but you're realizing that like it's, again, it's the small progress, like not the small progress, but like I've said, the consistent effort that you guys have been making. That's definitely like it's carrying on to this week, and it is a blessing, because making consistent effort is always better than having like spontaneous bursts of energy, because really it's the consistency that gets you to places. Yeah, with the selenite, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, selenite. Yeah, it's definitely cleansing, and I feel this more at the end of the week. This reminds me of the temperance, you know, cleansing, balance, and like rejuvenation, like by the end of the week. I don't feel like you're rejuvenating by the end of the week. I feel like you're still going to be a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie, but it's the beginning of like, yeah, I'm starting to rest now. And Eiffel Tower, I feel like, I know this is like, you know, typically a symbol for, you know, going to places, like traveling, but I think for you it's more like this is a reflection of your dream. It's like your tower, you know, the Eiffel Tower, like it's like so high, like this is your dream, like this is the thing you're going after, that you're aiming for, you're working hard towards that, again with the baby steps, like it's the consistent effort towards that. And you know what, I really 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 commend your efforts. I really commend your strength and your resilience. And even with the gem, like you're kind of like shining type thing, like you have this like passion, like this, I don't know, this like fire in your stomach, and like I love that. Wow, like I see this as like, you know, a wish, like make a wish this week. Actually, yeah, make a wish. Maybe it's time to make a wish this week. This kind of reminds me of science, so a lot of you guys could actually be science students, engineering, psychology, social sciences, biology, chemistry, biochemistry, I don't know, understanding things this week. Like you're really seeing things as they are, like simplifying things. Oh, this is cute. It's a heart with wings as well. It's kind of reminding me of like this like fly, like this go, this momentum energy. So that's really all I have for you guys, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it gave you some insight as to what's coming this week. And take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!